G'day and welcome back to Duxilla Gaming and Hort Belleron. That's right, we are back again in France and continuing on with our farming here towards the end of the current year. All right, so third day of October, our second last day for the month, and we are going to continue on with getting stuff done. As we said previously in the last episode, we do have to get rid of one more field to harvest. I've missed it a little bit through there. We need to harvest field 36. We've finished planting our wheat. Let's go back over here in 43, 44, and 37. We did that. We also did got some time just after the end of the last episode. We actually put a coat of fertilizer on 43 and 44. 37 we'll need to do that once it gets the first growth stage in. And that's all good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the harvester over to 36. We're going to get that harvested. We'll take one of the tractors and the trailers over to here to support loading that. Now, we did realise after we did the harvest of the other fields, we did have a bigger trailer. So we did have this trailer here, the Kroger Agroliner. So anyway, that's all good. So we're using that now. So it takes more than one load out of the combine, which is fine. All right. Apart from that, we haven't done anything else around the farm. We do have some fruit and veggies to get, or some fruit, I should say, more prominently than anything else. So as you can see here, the orchard has been running nicely. So we've got all these crates of fruit that are out here on the hard stand, and we've also got 3 or 4 full crates at least of everything there as well. So we'll get rid of those a little bit later. But what we're going to do, we're going to head on over, we're going to start harvesting. I'm then going to grab the cultivator, which we've just gone past. In fact, I might do it with the plough. And we're going to plough in those 3 fields and make them one. So, in fact, let's have a look at this field state. Just to see, none of them need ploughing. Right, yeah, none of them need ploughing, so that's okay. All right, let's just get the harvesting underway, and we'll go from there. Let's put our time back to where it should be. Right, and off we go. So just a quick recap. Obviously, we bought this combine harvester a couple of episodes ago when it was in the used sales, and we got it at a fairly good price. It hurt a lot with my pride to the fact we actually bought this and have been driving and using it, but so far it's actually worked all right, so we can't complain too much, I guess. Well, we can, but I won't. So yeah, we're doing okay with this. It's doing the job. So I'm going to unfold here. But yeah, so I mean, apart from that, we've been going quite well. So we've harvested 2 fields of sorghum and 2 small fields of sunflower with this combine so far. And yeah, it's done okay. Whoops, that was a bit weird. It jumped straight to all lights on. All right. So what we'll do is we'll head on down and we'll start harvesting. So I'll actually, in fact, you know what, bugger, I'll worry about the header rows later. We'll just let him go on and get started. So off he goes. And we're going to head back over and grab the Xerion, wherever that's gone. It's over here. Oh, why did we leave it over here? Oh, that's right. That's right. We have to finish rolling. We haven't quite finished rolling yet. That's one other thing I was doing. So we just need to finish rolling this field because we didn't roll in the other wheat fields. I was very slack, forgot all about it. And then we transitioned. We actually transitioned when I wasn't at the computer, which was annoying because I forgot that it was still running. I meant to press pause and didn't. So we came back and we transitioned a day and a half. So that's why we got the growth on the fields but didn't get the rolling done. So anyway, we got the rolling done in time on this field, so we're going to just tidy this up. And then this one here, once we get the first growth stage on, we'll put some fertilizer on it as well, and then that'll be good. We should get 100% yield off this. Bonus yield, I think. Anyway, either way, we'll have this field ready to go. So that'll be good. And I don't want to take out too much of the grass though, because we want to mow this grass. So I am going to be a little bit more fastidious with the edges at the moment. Which is okay. We don't have to be overly careful with it, I guess, if we don't want to be. But I do hate that wish Giants had fixed these edges of the fields. I really do. Anyway, yeah. So we don't have to be overly particular about it, but it's just I don't know. I just like to maximise the grass we're going to get out of it. All right, that little bit there is not going to worry me too much. All right, so last little bits, and then what we're going to do is once we're finished here with this, is we're going to take this tractor over and we're going to get working on those fields and combine them into one. And that job will be done, and then we can turn that field over. And as we said before, that field will become a sunflower or canola field. These other 3 fields were over this corner that we've just sowed with wheat. At least 2 of them will remain wheat for a period of time anyway. But this field here most likely will go back to being canola or sunflower to assist in the oil production. Now the oil production, we've actually got a fair bit of oil produced over there at the moment. I think there's I think at last count there's about 9 or 10 crates sitting there at the factory waiting to be put away. And that's not counting what's in storage, if there is any. I can't remember if there's any storage. I think there might be a couple. So so yeah, we've got a bit of oil there as well, which is good. So along with the oil and the fruit being produced at the orchard, we're getting along there. Oh, and the honey, and I've got to get rid of the honey too because I think we're almost full of honey here. Yeah, almost full. So it's okay. All right, what we're going to do is going to put the roller away. Don't need that anymore for a little while. Slow down. Right. Brakes are wearing thin on this thing, I think. It doesn't have anything to do with the fact that I came in at 70 kilometres an hour into the farmyard. Right. So, off you go. Actually, I might just use the cultivator because I don't want to have to do a full lot of stone work if I don't have to. So, we will... There we go. All right. Off we go. Now... As we said, what we're going to do... Oh, in fact, I probably should because I've got to plough... no, bugger it. No, all right, let's do it the right way. I'm going to plough it in. Leave you there. Right. Well, I was saying that. I think this plough isn't quite set correctly, so I think it does come in as a cultivator more so than a plough, but otherwise we get left with that area where it needs ploughing, where we're going to create the fields. So, all right, what we're going to do, we're just going to line ourselves up here nicely like this. I'm going to fold. Now this is where having GPS or something would have been really handy, because then I can just line myself up and go straight down there and do a straight field run. But I have another trick up my sleeve. Right, we're going to lower. And we're over a bit too far there. I think that there should be fine. We're going to make field. Okay, so I can do what I want to do. All right, we're going to lower. And we're just going to go straight across and just, there we go. All right, get you to go over. Now I'm hoping it's going to go all the way across the road. I don't know that it will. I think he'll stop. But we'll give it a go. No, it did. But anyway, we're lined up at the moment. So there we go. That's as good as it's going to be. Right. Raise that one up. And get it in the other corner. and we'll merge the other side of these fields. Now these are on an angle, so I'm not going to have that same luxury of just doing a straight line, but that's okay. What we'll do is we'll lower, we'll just slowly come into place. There we go, and we'll link in. Like that. That's that part done. And then we'll go over here and we'll get this one linked in as well. So there we're done. Right. We've got the main part done. Now it's just a matter of just filling in the blanks, and then we're going to continue reploughing the whole field. And then we'll remove the stones, and then we'll transition it back into what we're going to plant in here, which was either canola or sunflower. All right. How's that combine going? 59%. So we've still got plenty of time. That's good. All right. So we'll get all this ploughed in. And the reason obviously I've got to do this is if you haven't already done this before, if I ran the plough over here with the hired hand, it would not recognise, it would recognise the fact that's the end of a field, and it would not go through there and all that sort of stuff and just cause issues. And as it is, once we do this, we may well have problems in some runs and for the first couple of plantings, where it is a little bit confused still. So right. So we'll get this done, and then that'll be it, and then we can just run around, plough it all in, and then we'll be good. So excellent. Things are coming together slowly on the farm, slowly but surely. As we discussed in the last episode, I think it was, this area here we've now prepped will be our extension for our orchards. Right, now we're going to turn off the make fields, make sure that's turned off. Allow create fields. Yep, okay. And we're going to lower, and we're just going to continue on. All right. Easy peasy. Yeah, so that area there is going to be made up of our orchards. That'll just purely be a space reserved for orchards. I've been thinking a bit more about where I'm going to put cows. I think we're going to have to buy another field for the cows. So the cows are going to be quite expensive, buying a field so you can get land to put the cows on, and then the cows themselves. It's not going to be a cheap investment, but the longer term investment should pay off. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. Now, I have been tempted to expand this field a little bit as well, but I'm probably not going to. I could expand it around here a little bit down this corner, but I don't think I'm going to bother. The grass is handy. All right. Lower off again. There we go. So now we just run around, do this header run, then we can put a hired hand on here if we want to finish it off, or depending on how far off the combine is, we'll probably just keep on going ourselves. It's not quite as tidy there that I want it to be. I might, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rework that just a little bit. Let's go back in here. Let's just tidy this up a little bit. So we're going to grab the landscaping tool, painting. I'm going to grab the grass. That's better. I'm happy with that. Right, put the grass back in here on the edge. There we go. Still not Perfect. I could straighten it up a little bit more. I'll do that. Yeah, I think I'm... no, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. Otherwise, I'll just screw around with it too much and it'll be... We'll screw it over entirely. That'll do. Right. Great demand at the debris crusher. That's okay. Combine's at 86%. All right, so we should be able to get this hetero done, and then I can put this on a hired hand, and then we'll go over and empty off the combine. We'll be good. We'll have to have a look at our planting schedule as well to see when we can next plant. I don't think we can plant canola or sunflower until the new year. But I'm pretty sure it's the new year. I think February and March or April. But that's okay. We've got some time, but that means we can prep the field properly, which hopefully is what we're doing here now. And in fact, I'll have to have a look and see what the ploughed state is to make sure we've covered that off and it's registered the fact that we've ploughed it in and created the field. And then other things we can be doing is like things like tidying up for our pallets. We can go mow some grass, all that sort of thing. All the important things we need to get done. Or let's say not necessarily just the important things, the important ancillary items we need to get done around the farm. Probably more to the point. Okay. Raise you. Now the problem is, if I put that on hired hand, it's not going to go all the way across there now, is it? Because of course it's not. All right, let's have a quick look-see. Needs ploughing. I'll turn that off. Turn that off, turn that off. Definitely doesn't need ploughing, which is great. So we fixed that problem. Right. Now it's just a matter of when you're on the hired hand. I just want to see whether it will. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. See if it just spans that gap, realizing that there's a bit further to go. Some interesting things have happened with the AI. No, it's just not going to do it. No, that's okay. We'll do it manually. In fact, no, we won't. What we'll do is we will just because the combine needs to be emptied. What we'll do is I'll just set him to go up and down with this one. We'll do each section individually, and that will do exactly the same thing as what we need to do. Right, there we go. Where are we? Here we go. All right, let's take the McCormick out. Off we go. So yeah, I'm actually quite happy with where we're at progress-wise. I think the farm has come on leaps and bounds, particularly since we got rid of the grapes. I mean, that sort of freed us up again to get a lot more done. In fact, he's harvested a fair bit of that field, hasn't he? It's not as big a field as I thought it was, really. So it's probably only going to give us 40,000 sunflowers. But anyway, that's okay. Better than nothing. Yeah, since we removed the grapes and we've redeveloped and replanned out everything in the farm, I think it's come on quite well. So I'm very happy with that for the moment. All right, so we've got them going on. We'll go back over here. He's okay. What we might do is I'm going to grab this guy here. And we will grab the trailer. And I'm going to take some of the fruit in that to what's the name? But where's my big trailer? Must be over. I think I left it over near the warehouse. So I'll go over and grab that. We'll go grab that, and then we'll get the fruit, move all that over. That's another job done then. We'll move the oil into the warehouse as well. So we'll get all that sort of stuff tidied up and moved out. Got greenhouses to clear off and empty as well. Trailer's not that side. Is it that side? Where's my trailer? The mystery of the missing trailer. Oh no, I put it in the shed, didn't I? Oh, right. We'll go back. So that's just a big preview look of what we've got to come over here and clean up. Oh, Jesus. Right. We'll go over here, we'll grab the trailer. There it is. I can see it now. Right. We'll grab the trailer. Missed a bit of rolling there too, Duck. Well done. Half-assed job productions. Right. So we'll grab all the honey as well. We'll take all that out. Right. First things first, though, we're going to get the fruit. We want to get all the fruit out first. I want to see how much we've grown over here for now. I'm really excited to get some production that uses the fruit. Well, it's going to be complex production. I don't think there's anything really basic for this fruit to be used with. I think like with the pies and stuff like that, it's requires flour and milk and sugar, and so it requires basically everything. But anyway, we'll see how things go. Look at those oranges. Awesome. All right, is that all? Nope. There's more. But wait, there's more. And more. Man, there's quite a bit of fruit there. Come on, pick up that last one. Thank you. All right, 5,000 of each. Nice. Right, now there's probably too much on here to pick up much honey, so I'm not going to worry about the honey. We're just going to head straight over to the warehouse. In fact, before we do that, I'm just going to grab the Xerion. He's finished here. So I'm going to move him on over and get this next section ploughed in. And then once we've finished with doing the pallets, we can come back over here and we'll get the Scorpio and we'll pick up all the stones. And then that's another job done. All right, let's continue on. So we will have a good look, obviously not during this episode, but after this episode, like I say, between this episode and the next, I'll have a good look at my options I have for production with the fruit from the orchard, and work out what we need and what we're going to put in, and other dependencies before we get too far down the track with putting more orchards in, because otherwise it's going to have a glut of fruit there. I mean that's not a problem though. We can still sell all the fruit. I mean that's still going to make us a fair bit of money, considering all we're putting in is water. But I think I'd rather make sure we have a definitive plan for what we're using. Okay, now what's going on? My oil hasn't produced any more yet. Okay, that is producing, but it's just not. Okay, that's all good. All right, let's see what's in our warehouse. So there you go, 7,500 of each. And each one of them has lost at least one. The lemon have lost two. We've got 7,000 litres canola oil in there. So canola oil, we can sell that. Best price is December. Strawberries, let's refresh that. That's going to be February, along with the tomatoes and the lettuce. And I think we said May for all the other new fruits. Eggs, best sold. Can't remember for the eggs. It's not on my list here. Anyway, we'll have to worry about the eggs later. Right, that's okay. We've got a fair bit of produce in there, which is good. All right, let's go and grab the honey and bring that over before we block up the harvesting of the honey. And then we need to get all that stuff out of there as well. Yeah, I've just realised. I've noticed this a couple of times. I've never done anything about it. Still haven't got the cars turned back on. let's go back and turn these cars back on. Thought it was a bit quiet and not very busy. Where's my cars? Bum, 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 bum. I thought it was on that one. It's not on this one. Yes, it is. Traffic on. Right, there we go. Right. There we go. Now I'm destined to have failures because the traffic always blocks me up and causes accidents and all that sort of stuff. It's not because of my driving, of course. Right. In we go. Grab the honey. Where are we at? We're almost at the end of the episode. Right. Grab all this sweet, sweet honey. Get it? I know, it was very poor, wasn't it? All right. One left. Come on. No, I'll come back in the other way and get it. Okay. So grab him. 8,900 honey sitting there waiting for us. That's nice. That's a bit of money there too. Go back over here. There's no more fruit there, which is fine. I'm going to go over and check to see if we've got any wool bales sitting over here at the sheep, as in completed bales. Looks like we have one. Let's collect that one. There we go. We'll take that back to the warehouse as well, and then we'll grab the oil and we'll put the oil away with this lot as well into the warehouse, and we'll be good. Got to smooth that out. Oh, actually, no, I don't really. I just got to remember that that's not somewhere where I need to go down. All right. Excellent. Where are we at? So, Combine's at 56%. I think he's still running. Yeah, he's still running. That's okay. The Xerion has finished, so we've got to go and scoot on over and fix him up and get him continue on with that last little patch of ploughing, and then we've got to remove the stones. So I think the next episode probably be on the same game days what we've got now, and that'll be collecting the stones off that field, and we'll get all that done lickety split, and then yeah, we'll be progressing again through nicely. Oh, that was the wrong pedal. I meant to press the brake, not the other one. Anyway, yeah, we'll put that back on. So what do we got? It's 8,900 honey, 14,000 canola oil, and 1,000 litres of wool. Okay, not bad. The warehouse is starting to fill again. All right, so the honey can be sold. When was the best time for honey? March. Canola oil, December. Okay, yeah, all good. All right, excellent. I think what we'll do is we'll head back to the farm. I'll just get started on this, get the ploughing out of the way. We'll check on the combine harvester before we sign off. Looks like he's got a little bit left to do, maybe. Maybe not. All right. Gotta be more careful coming through there now. We might get taken out by traffic. I'm going to leave you here for now. Shut you down. Okay, he's still got a bit to go. So yeah, he's at 71%. What are we at? We're at 29 minutes. I might offload him. We might offload him first before we finish, and then that'll be it. Now he's come over and started that himself. He was perfectly positioned that he went abreast of two different runs, so that's good. We don't have to come over and interfere with him. He's just going to continue on. Excellent. And what we need to do is have a look at the stones, because the stones what we've got to pull up. Well, that needs a bit of lime. So we'll spread a bit of lime We probably should have put the lime on first, but am I really going to worry about it? Probably not, actually. Let's not worry about the lime. It's only that little section, so I'm not going to worry about it. But as you can see, that we got a good amount of stone all through the field, so we'll have to deal with that. That's not a worry at all. Right, he's heading back up on this run, and we're going to offload him from the top of that run. So we'll head on over and get ready, and then we'll sign off the episode as we go and drop off the sunflowers to the oil production facility. So this field ahead of us is the next purchase that we plan on doing. And that area over on the far side is where we're going to have some more production facilities, or possibly the cows. Although I look at it now, it's actually not as flat as what I thought it was. We really want some flat land, because we don't want to have to be flattening all the land. Although I don't know there's actually that much flat land available to us. So that's going to be a perennial problem. It's going to have to wet the whistle. I don't know. Don't know what I'm going to do there. All right. Anyway, doesn't matter. Combine's here. He's about to turn around. We're going to offload him. He's at 85%. And that means we shouldn't need to offload him until he's finished now, after this one. Picked it like a snotty rag. Right. Offload him. And then, yeah. Excellent. Good to go. So I think it's been quite, again, another profitable and worthy episode. Got lots done. We'll come back, like I said, and we'll get the other field prepped at least. Won't be seeded yet, and we can start turning this field around as well once we're finished with the harvest. So we've got a bit of work there to do for that. But yeah, so all in all, we're getting there. We really are. So one of the things I'm going to look at, I'm going to do an experiment at some point, is so once we've, like, for instance, finished this harvest, whether we can quickly turn around, if we quickly just cultivate it in, then plant some grass, whether we can actually get a full harvest of grass out before it's time to plant the next crop. So say, for instance, we harvest this crop now. Let's have a quick look. I'm going to have a really quick look. I know we're about to sign off, but so we're harvesting here our sunflowers. I reckon if I harvest now and I plant my grass here, because there's no issues with, if I plant my grass here, I reckon I can get a harvest by January or February, but if not one, maybe two harvests at that point in time before I have to sow again. So I'm going to do that as an experiment. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this field around to grass. So I'm going to quickly and the new field as well. I'm going to do both of them. We're going to plant grass in both, and then hopefully we'll get a harvest of grass, and then we'll turn that grass over into sunflowers or canola and rinse and repeat that way. I think that might work. I really do. And it's going to get us a bucket load of grass. So yeah, that's my next experiment. But anyway, we'll do that in the next episode or two. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you liked the episode. If you did, make sure you press that like button, because it really helps us out with that algorithm, the dreaded algorithm. And also make sure that if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing by pressing that subscribe button. Now, if you press that button, make sure you press the alarm notification icon as well, so then you're made aware of when new videos are up on the channel to watch. And of course, don't forget to come and join us on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and Facebook. The details for all those are down below in the description. Anyway, as I pressed the wrong button to offload, again, thanks for watching, and we hope to see you back here very, very soon on Hort Belleron and with Duck Solly Gaming. Make sure, most importantly, I almost stuffed it up. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones. We'll see you again very, very soon. Take care. Bye.